So first of all, add your a's together. 5a subtract 3a is 2a. Then do your c's. 2c subtract 6c is minus 4c. That's your answer. So if t equals 4 and h equals 3t squared, work out h. So h will equal 3 times 4 squared, which is 3 times 16 equals 48. If we simplify p times p times p times p, our answer is p to the power 4. If we simplify 2c times 3d, do 2 times 3 first, which is 6, then do c times d, which is just cd. We want to find the missing angle, 35. We need to know that this is also 35 because of the isosceles triangle. 2 35s make 70. The angles inside a triangle add up to 180. So if we take the 70 away from 180, we've got 110. Find the missing angle x. X is on a straight line, so the angle that corresponds to 30 will be the same. So we have 30 here. So on the straight line, x plus 30 will equal 180. So x equals 150. Find the area of the parallelogram. We need to do the base times the height. 8 times 6 equals 48. Find the area of the triangle. It is the base times the height divided by 2. 12 times 7 is 84, and 84 divided by 2 is 42. Remember, your triangle is half of a parallelogram. Work out the area of this shape. So we need to bear in mind that we've got a rectangle that would be 8 times 6 with a little rectangle cut out. So the way to do this is to say that it's 6 times 8, subtract 3 times 2. Imagine you've got this little rectangle here, and you need to subtract it. 6 8's 48. 48 take away 6. So your answer is 42. Solving this equation, we need to bring our letters to one side. So we're going to have the 2x across here. We're going to move the minus 5. So letters one side, numbers the other. Make sure you change the sign when you move anything across from one side to the other. 8x minus 2x will equal 31 plus 5. That gives me 6x, should I say? I'll rub that out, slight mistake. 6x equals 36. So 6 times 6 is 36, so x equals 6. Solving this equation, we need to take our 5 to the other side. It does the opposite thing on the other side, it divides. So that gives us x squared equals 20 divided by 5, which is 4. So x squared, if x is 2, 2 squared is 4. You can actually also have x equals minus 2, because if you square that, you also get 4. Right, 320,000 in standard form. So what we need to know here is that we change our first number to 3.2. It's a power of 10. So the power itself, remember your dot goes there, is the number of numbers after the dot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the answer is 3.2 times 10 to the 5. Right, in standard form, 0.0047. So with this one, we place our point between the 4 and the 7. Our first number is always, pressed the wrong thing there actually, let's just go back on that. First number is always between 1 and 10, so 4.7 times 10 to the, and just count the numbers after the decimal point, so 1, 2, 3, and so it is minus 3. So 4.7 from the 4 and the 7, the minus 3 as your first number that is not naught is in the third place. Okay, Pythagoras rule. So we need to write out here that 5 squared will equal x squared plus 3 squared. So we've got 25 equals x squared plus 9. So 25 subtract 9 is 16. So 16 equals x squared. So our x must equal 4. And finally, we have a table of values. X is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Probably that x is 1 is 0.1, 2 we don't know, 3 is 0.3 and 4 is 0.2. So how can we find out the probability that x is equal to 2? Well, we need to use the fact that all these probabilities must add up to 1. So we will have x plus, and if I add 0.1, 0.3 is 0.4 and 0.2 is 0.6. So altogether x plus 0.6 equals 1, which means x can only equal 0.4. And that's the end of this short test.